Hello everybody, a night of rivalries and revenge awaits us tonight on N.E.W. Brawl. I'm Max Rannox alongside the four-time N.E.W. champion Erwin. I'm going to kick things off with a women's junior division.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Sakamoto Dixon, and representing the Empire of Pain from Leeds, England, Elizabeth Dondelinger.
Well, Elizabeth Dondelinger, 1/3 of the Empire of Pain, the three most deadly women arguably in N.E.W.'s women division today, Erwin. One-on-one tonight, Dondelinger versus Carolyn Carr. And this suggests to me this could be a long night for Carr already. With all three members of the EOP coming to pay a visit, Erwin.
Very, very true. And Dondelinger, of course, the newest of the three to the ring, if you will. All very, very highly trained, though.
From Birmingham, England, Carolyn Carr.
Carr is certainly going to have her work cut out for her here tonight.
Yeah, Carolyn Carr's had a bit of a stop-start entrance here into N.E.W. I mean, I know you've been working pretty closely with Carolyn Carr in the Performance Centre, Erwin, so what can we expect from Carr here tonight? I mean, what are her strengths and weaknesses? What can she do to beat the much more experienced Elizabeth Dondelinger here tonight?
Well, Dondelinger will want to look out for that car crash, because that finishing manoeuvre will do just that. I guarantee you that. That is what Carr's secret weapon is. Because she is 2 points into this junior women's division. Dondelinger only with 1 point, but she got the momentum last week, 2 weeks ago, excuse me.
Running DDT there by Elizabeth Dondelinger, getting this one off to a quick start. Sweeping the head there by Carr.
And Carr will have to pay due attention to the two on the outside. Of course, it seems Empire of Pain as of late have been focusing on the junior women's division and getting Dondelinger to that championship. Some hard hands there.
Well, I can't help but wonder what kind of deals the Kane Matsuda has made her in to keep Elizabeth Dondelinger and Sakamoto Dixon at bay, quite frankly, in her corner. I mean, there has to be something in it for them, and then Elizabeth Dondelinger, vicious.
Samoan drop there.
Yeah, thank you. Knee drag there, and Elizabeth Dondelinger has been hovering around the women's junior division for some time now. Arm drag there to Carolyn Carr. There's no question she's got the skill set, it's just putting all those pieces together as she rams Carr's head into the corner and the rack up a 10 spot here.
Yeah, Carr does not have that veterancy in the ring, does not have much in the way of training under her wing. She has been learning as she goes here, but again, she has been impressing many of us. Look at the strength.
Great strength there, right across the knee. And again, vicious attack to the spine there of Dondelinger. Carolyn Carr, as you said, Erwin, has already got 2 victories in this junior division, so it's not like she hasn't improved as she's gone along. She's learned from her mistakes. She has definitely been an improvement, and right now she's holding her own against one of the best technical wrestlers in the women's junior division for my money. Dominating Elizabeth Dondelinger here with the pin.
Standing to catch up with the damage Dondelinger inflicted earlier on in the match. Carr standing to find her ground in this match, it would seem. What a kick to the gut.
I think Carr's had Elizabeth Dondelinger's number since this match started, in my opinion. Dondelinger has tried to get it back to a mat base, get it back to this technical standpoint. Carr's had an answer for it so far. Huge German suplex, however, by Dondelinger with a pin.
Strong kick out there by Carr, but definitely wants to avoid any of that deep technical base that Dondelinger does have. Missed with a shot.
Yeah, those short like rabbit punches by Dondelinger. They're hard, but the reach isn't there sometimes. Carolyn Carr, quite a short competitor, managing just to step out the way of it. Hard chop from the top turnbuckle to Elizabeth Dondelinger, who's in trouble here.
What she got planned here? Superplex! Thought for a moment she thought about going outside there.
Yeah, I think Carr thought better of it with the Empire of Pain awaiting to essentially catch him. Only still a 1 count, just gives you an idea of how tough Dondolinger really is.
Dondolinger just turned into that kick as she tried to get back to her feet though.
Car showing that nasty side that she may need to become a champion here in N.E.W. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Texas pile driver.
Beautiful Texas pile driver. I'll see one of those in years.
Matsuda trying to provide a distraction here for Dondolinger.
Your referee having to sort out the turnbuckle pad. Elizabeth Dondolinger with a tremendous show of athleticism there, getting out of the wrist lock. Hard right hands.
Laying them in.
Carr has no answer for him. Her arms were down.
Oh, chop block.
Sadistic offense from Elizabeth Dondolinger.
Oh,
hard clothesline. Good lord, this one's getting ugly.
This one has been hard hitting. Carr managed to find an opening. Here it is. Car crash.
Oh, that is devastating. What a backbreaker. Modified, bouncing off the ropes. And it's over. Carolyn Carr with a huge victory over Elizabeth Dondolinger here tonight.
See the intensity of this match. It started off strong and just picked up from there.
I have to admire the game plan of Carr here, Owen. Worked that back this entire match up. Waiting for that car crash. Withstood some tremendous pressure, that German suplex notwithstanding. I think this huge superplex off the top rope there might have been the turning point for Carr.
Texas pile driver as well. And then that car crash, just the velocity.
Sheer momentum has taken Carolyn Carr through her 3rd victory in the women's junior division. One thing is certain, Carolyn Carr has finally found some traction in this division. What a big victory for Carolyn Carr.
It regains that momentum and is now only 2 victories away from getting an opportunity or a title shot. Of course, Super Tornado still awaiting her shot.
Getting crowded in that women's junior division, no doubt about it. More still to come, Owen.
Oh, I'm excited about this. The Codigo de Silencio 2 will get a result between Lobo and Guillermo Diaz.
An open challenge as well tonight for the Hit Squad, going back to their roots with no idea who those guys will be facing here
we
tonight.
We are about to find out, but first we've got to welcome the Hit Squad. And they're putting this challenge out there. Every time they put it out there, they put it out to Magnum Opus.
That's true. This is the 3rd open. It's the 3rd open challenge. It's the 3rd open challenge that the Hit Squad have done here so far here in N.E.W. on Brawl. Going back to their roots in this hardcore Extreme Rules tag team matchup, they have challenged the current tag team champions on all 3 occasions, and on all 3 occasions Magnum Opus, quite rightly in my opinion, have told these nutcases where to go. Who the hell would want to go and throw Kendro sticks voluntarily with the Gangster and Tyler York? A madman, that's who.
Snake has often used competition as an excuse. I mean, there is no one in line. Oh, hang on a second. Well, it's not going to be Magnum Opus anyway. Magnum Opus with no current competition. Awaiting
for a contender worthy enough, Erwin. Because if I remember rightly, Scott Burns and the Dog tried to have a go last week and got a bit of a thrashing for their trouble. It's great to see Blaze and O'Grady back, however. I believe Blaze has had a bit of a shoulder injury which has kept these 2 guys sidelined for a few weeks here, but we know the tremendous improvement to both men with these guys as a team. Arguably this team has saved the career of Blaze and O'Grady. Blaze, an old travelling buddy of yours, Erwin.
This could very well be an Extreme Rules extravaganza. These are 2 teams that know how to take it to the limit.
Hardcore in their veins, no doubt about it. Some N.E.W. originals here tonight with the Hit Squad and Blaze and O'Grady. Could be a good one. Hold on to your hats, folks. It will not be for the faint of heart.
First of 2 tag team matches here tonight. Of course, the second one more traditional than this.
It's going to be an all-out brawl. It's just a matter of time before we see tables, chairs, and God knows what else. And of course, the tag team element of this match is non-existent.
Hit Squad have been on an absolute roll within these rules nonetheless.
Well, these two guys know how to fight, there's no doubt about it. Barroom Brawlers with the best of them in Tyler York and the Gangster, one of our most respected tag teams in the division today. Big back body drop there by the big Irishman.
Yeah, Grady trying to recover here. Tyler York still taking it to Blaze.
Hanging Blaze right on that top rope.
With the strength. Throwing him around by the throat.
Well, Tyler York, of course, the enforcer of the Hit Squad, now going up against the big brawling Irishman, of course, a bare-knuckle boxer back in his native island, so I would not want to get into a fist fight with O'Grady, Owen.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to say Tyler York is definitely the strongest of all four of these men, but O'Grady's definitely second behind, I would argue, probably on equal with the Gangster as far as lifting capability.
I'd love to see O'Grady and York go one-on-one. I think that could be an all-out war. Arm drag there by Blaze to the Gangster. I'd love to see those two guys go one-on-one. There's a lot of combinations here by these four veterans. Samoan drop there by the Gangster, just showing how sprightly the old guard can be, leaving the pin for Tyler York. This could be all but over. No! Blaze showing that tenacity that has brought him to the dance on so many occasions, kicking out after one. Tyler York adding insult to injury with those hard right hands. O'Grady comes blazing in, no pun intended. What a T-bone suplex to Tyler York. A kick to the midsection. And this one is continuing. The Gangster with a GBH neck wrench onto Blaze.
It is quite simply a battle of attrition here. Who will run out of stamina first as Tyler York seeks to find some weaponry?
It was only a matter of time, Owen. I told you.
He's got a ladder.
Dear God, it's actually a ladder. That was a shot to the spine and the kidneys.
Absolutely menaced there.
Why in the name of God do we keep these things under the ring?
I wouldn't hazard a guess that the Hit Squad may have placed that there.
Hand drag there by O'Grady, a big bell in the belly by the Gangster in the ring, which is the action where we're going to stick with.
Momentarily at least. Some hard shots there from O'Grady.
Hard shot there. Plays again, going for a
flip driver! That could be it!
Flip pile driver there by Blaze with the pin. 2. Still on the outside with York and O'Grady. How in the name of Christ am I supposed to call this? Hard suplex. The Gangster again with a hard elbow right to the face there of Blaze. Arm drag counter, beautiful. Hip toss, going for the pin. Referee's there as Tyler York still pounds the life of O'Grady on the outside. Gangster with a 2-shot. You see it on the replay there. Attack with a ladder. Finally, another 2 count there as the referee.
Tyler York, meanwhile, just destroying O'Grady on the outside there, on the spill outside with the Gangster.
A hard clothesline over the top rope there, going for an Alabama slam on the outside. My Lord, what a move!
And York with a slam of his own.
Pin the submissions have to take place inside the ring. Single leg enziguri there by Blaze. I think that might have busted open the Gangster. As we're cutting action to action here, as this one has just gotten completely insane. We're calling this one on instinct alone.
Shatopa is doing his best.
Clutch there by Blaze.
And the Gangster is bust open here. I think that's York back in the ring. Finally gets there.
Come on, guys! In that truck, either change camera position or do something. This is getting ridiculous. Tyler York with the pin. 1, 2. Thank you, and here we go. Finally, battle men. Boom! Big suplex there by O'Grady. Backbreaker there by Tyler York. Hard shot to the midsection by the big Irishman. What a clothesline there by the Gangster.
Oh, another flip
driver by Blaze. Blink and you'll miss this one. We got one man apiece up for each team. Double axe handle by the Gangster onto Blaze. Spinebuster! Spinebuster by the Gangster. York with the pin. O'Grady is down. Gangster now going for the pin.
York going for O'Grady to keep him at bay. Not enough.
I think the Gangster and Tyler York there might have just said, let's just focus on the man apiece here.
Alabama style.
That could be all. Blazers took a hell of a lot of punishment. O'Grady is tying up the Tyler, but O'Grady got loose. Double axe handle again, breaking up that pin.
Tyler York and O'Grady here. Start to see the stamina wearing. Oh, nice block there by York and the Gangster.
Yeah, these mistakes are starting to add up, Erwin, as he says, the stamina issues.
And again, O'Grady rolling to the outside of the ring. The hit squad for a third or fourth time tonight have control inside with a handicap advantage.
Yeah, just focusing on the surely injured Blazer. There's absolutely no way that Blazer's 100% after a spinebuster and 2 Alabama slams.
O'Grady stopped Tyler York, but the Gangster was right there.
Spinebuster again!
And
Tyler York's going to pay for that one, Owen.
York going for the pin.
2.
That's it.
That spinebuster to O'Grady was emphatic. It took a lot out of Tyler York, but the explanation point was heard around this arena, and another win for the Hit Squad's Open Challenge. This was absolute chaos.
It was indeed just a almost call back to yesteryear of N.E.W. Absolute anarchy in the ring and outside of it. And the Hit Squad with another victory and still looking to face Magnum Opus in one of these matches.
Well, if they keep picking up victories in the tag team division like this, Erwin, that they'll see Magnum Opus sooner than later. The Hit Squad roll on in the tag team division. Extreme Rules.
Being told something's going on out back.
Oh, wait it. What now?
Cameras are with it. Oh,
Scott Burns and Rick Weaver.
Well, we know, of course.
Brawl.
Rick Weaver had attacked the dog when we had that tag team match last week. Scott Burns and the dog unsuccessful against Magnum Opus.
And yeah, let's not forget, of course, that Weaver got the pin on Burns in that matchup, Erwin, which was a little bit of recompense after the single victory that Burns got over Weaver a week or two before that. This rivalry has been simmering with these two men for weeks. This fight on the outside is still continuing between Weaver and Burns in the parking lot area.
Yeah, Magnum Opus seems to be stopping EOD and the Order from getting to this scene. No idea if the dog's in the building. Dear God. Someone needs to get there. Someone needs to stop this.
That could be a long night for Scott Burns, if you ask me. You don't annoy Rick Weaver when he's in a $2,000 custom-made suit. You're just asking for trouble.
Making his way to the ring from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, weighing in at 235 pounds, Troy Webster.
Troy Webster, Jimmy Falcon going up next in the UK division. These two guys no strangers to each other. Could be a good match with conflicting styles. We have seen a complete and utter style alteration from Jimmy Falcon in recent weeks. How will the pugilist Troy Webster, the amateur boxer, combat that high-flying style of Falcon? We'll find out next. Don't go anywhere on Brawl.
2 victories apiece between these two. Troy Webster currently with the momentum, trying to get over the hurdle of Jimmy Falcon here tonight. Now Zach Fuller, #1 in the division with 3 victories. So whoever wins this match will go on to face Zach Fuller.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds, Jimmy the Falcon.
The Falcon is starting to live up to his name, Erwin. This new style of his, certainly a lot more high risk, a lot more high flying than the traditional style up, but my word, it has worked wonders for this young man since he's come back. He's been looking at a completely different athlete in that squared circle.
Throughout Jimmy Falcon's career, he has hit roadblocks, and each time he's come back a little different, and that has always helped him. I think this later switch could possibly be his best switch up in style.
I'd have to agree.
Tremendous return.
I think it's it is one of the most consistent and the most deadly I have seen Jimmy Falcon look since his arrival in N.E.W. Whatever he's doing at the moment is working. In my opinion, this is a tough test against Troy Webster. 2 completely different styles here, ladies and gentlemen, and the bell is rung, and here we go.
Oh.
Hard forearm shot there by Webster. Bulldog taking down Falcon. Traditional kind of style here, but you're going to expect from Webster. Flying forearm smash by Falcon gives you an idea of what to expect from him. Kick to the spine by Jimmy. A clothesline takedown by Webster. And I may have to mention this one now. These two guys are quick.
Just trading blows here, these two.
Hard European uppercut. Spanish fly. Beautiful there by Jimmy Falcon. Kick to the midsection again.
Just tearing into Troy Webster here, who's had quite the momentum gaining those 2 victories.
What a shoulder wrench there by Falcon. Trying to dislocate Troy Webster's arguably his most vicious weapon, is his right hand.
Trying to wrench in a bit of a headlock. Keep the breath out of Troy Webster's lungs while he delivers some more offense.
Well, we know Falcon's got a good amateur background, Erwin, so this might not be a bad idea, trying to keep the boxer on the mat. I mean, if he can't stand up, he can't punch you in the face.
Well, speaking of which, Webster found his opening. It's playing catch up now with those fists.
Those fists of fury after the body splash, and Webster now finding his corner and telling Falcon to come to him. This is exactly why I love Troy Webster. He's old school.
Paid for it there though with that backdrop from Jimmy Falcon.
Irish whip into the corner. Big clothesline right to the back of the neck.
Again, this has been so back and forth so far. You're going to wonder if it's going to break down to who has the better stamina, the better resilience.
That's a hard one to call. Both these guys are great athletes.
Yeah, we could be here quite a while.
Off the ropes. Drop kick. What a block there by Troy Webster. He just absorbed that drop kick. Again, just standing it down. What a Glasgow kiss that was. Russian leg sweep. Pulling Falcon away from the ropes.
Webster could be starting to gain some momentum here. Hard stomp to the chest.
I've been saying it for a long time. Webster only really starts fighting when you get him mad. And Falcon's got him mad here. Again, he has got that drop kick well scouted here tonight as Troy Webster, but Falcon recovered beautifully into the snap suplex. He's holding on. An homage to the late great, the immortal Eddie Guerrero, the Three Amigos. Love that move.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen Falcon pull it out before. Oh, what a slap. An open palm strike.
What a clothesline right to the back of the neck by Webster. As consistent and as deadly as the day he arrived, Troy Webster systematically picking apart Jimmy Falcon piece by piece, going in for a pin here.
And still only a 1. That shows the kind of toughness that these two have.
Yeah, Falcon knows he might not get all, but he's damn sure gonna get some. Falcon will not go down without a fight. There is hearts on this guy's trunks for a reason, I can tell you that.
Oh, there's a modified Falcon Arrow.
Beautiful Falcon Arrow. That could be enough to stun Webster for a free. Oh, that was close. That was close. 2.9. Falcon gonna fly. It was only a matter of time from the top rope with the high risk. Oh! What a stomp.
Drop. Still not enough.
A vicious Falcon drop there. Taking out Troy Webster, who is clearly stunned but managed to kick out. Falcon feeling it from the crowd again with the headlock. Sound tactics from Falcon. Admittedly a little bit of showboating there, trying to get a little bit of more leverage on that headlock.
Deeper hold, going for a pin, hoping to have exhausted Webster.
Webster again, conserving that energy, kicked out too hard, drop kick right to the back. At some point that conservation needs to become offense, or Falcon's going to win this one. Knee drag, was Webster playing possum?
Managed to absorb a lot of damage here. Oh, stepped into it, Fisherman's.
Oh, what a fisherman suplex by Troy Webster. He's a boxer. If there's one thing he knows how to do is absorb damage. That could be enough.
Oh, but not enough.
Referee slightly out of position there. For my money, may have cost Webster that victory. Staying right on top of Falcon.
Perhaps taking a bit of extra care to check the shoulders are down. The web. Connect again, that's gotta be it.
That's gotta be over that modified tombstone. And it is over Troy Webster. It wasn't emphatic, in fact it was a close run affair, but Troy Webster absorbed the punishment and picked up a vital win in the UK division. What a match that was.
Hell of a match as we watch back through the replay. Some of the incredible offense throughout. Sheer determination on both parts, but in the end it was Webster. Nailed that web. Picked up the victory. So many near falls. Incredible action, and there we have Troy Webster, the winner.
Here is your winner, Troy Webster.
He has a score to settle with Zach Fuller.
I'm sure Fuller would have been watching this one very closely indeed, Erwin, after that affair. We'll be paying much closer attention to that man right there, Troy Webster, whose single run has started to become a bit of a tear here in N.E.W. I'm sure Bart Brood, his tag team partner, watching on with pride. Speaking of tag teams, Erwin.
Oh yeah, dual main event here tonight. The tag team match between Familia and Foxy Valentines, our main event. But up next, one last chance, Codigo to Silencio 2. We will have a winner.
One way or another, this rivalry must end. The words of our commissioner, Nathan Goldman, and tonight we get that answer. What a match we had at our last pay-per-view. Violence is golden between these two men. We expect nothing less here tonight.
It was absolutely brutal. Again, the rules of this match have been modified to determine that we get a winner. It's still half an hour time limit, it's still inside of a cage, it's still 2 out of 3 falls, but now it's submissions as well as pins, whereas previously it was submissions only.
And I believe the crucial difference here is if the score is tied after a 30-minute time period, it will go to sudden death.
That's right, the cage will be lifted, and a bog standard one-on-one will take place to determine a winner.
Have you ever known a guy in N.E.W. to come into the company and make such an impact in such a short amount of time? Lobo Mysterioso with a dark secret in his soul on his quest for revenge.
His story has been silenced by Guillermo Diaz. This match, chance to redeem that and be able to tell his story.
I know he came here for revenge, but what an impact he has made. Already been a champion, Erwin.
Diaz is coming out here tonight to ensure he cannot tell his story. You've got to wonder why. I mean, by all accounts, Diaz is a legend here in N.E.W.
One of the most respected trainers and managers we have, period. Romero Diaz.
Cannot help but think that most people want Lobo to win just to know why.
I'm not sure, Erwin. I think if Guillermo Diaz has gone to such lengths to keep this a secret, then perhaps there are just some things we're better off not knowing. Lobo Mysterioso, however, will get his chance here tonight. One way or the other, we will have a victor here tonight. What a matchup this should be.
This is going to be intense. The first one was a half hour of hell for both these men. I can imagine this one being much of the same.
And his opponent, from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Guillermo Diaz.
Well, Erwin, for a guy who's been semi-retired for about 5 years now, balancing his golden 2 incredibly successful 3 extended events, proved that this guy has still got a hell of a lot of gas left in the tank. Guillermo Diaz put on a performance that some said was beyond him at this stage of his career. Can he do it again here tonight against a much younger, much more ring-ready Lobo Mysterioso?
Immense swagger to Guillermo Diaz here tonight, surprisingly, considering what lies ahead of him. You wouldn't think he'd be so confident after what he experienced at Violence is Golden.
The day Guillermo Diaz doesn't swagger is the day we need to put a toe tag on this guy, because he's dead. It's part of Las Familia, Erwin. It's what they do. It's what defines them. Swagger and style. The cage is down, and here we go. 30 minutes of an absolute wall awaits us. Guillermo Diaz with a slap. Heard around this arena. Arm drag counter there by Mysterioso. Kick to the shin and a forearm to boot.
Just as explosive as the first one kicked off Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, this will not be pretty. It will not be for the weak of hearted. It's as personal as it gets.
Well, Lobo went for the same
what
court,
a counter by Guillermo Diaz, catching Mysterioso, Erwin, and flattening him face first into the mat. Nothing pretty about it, but effective by the veteran.
Hard monkey flip there, again working on that back of Lobo Mysterioso here. Oh, found the ligaments. Getting to wear down the arms. Oh, I was trying to weaken that phantom cutter if Lobo does indeed manage to sink one in.
Yeah, sound tactic there by Diaz. A lot of the...
Misses with a lion salt.
Lion salt, tremendous athleticism, but the ring awareness of Mysterioso getting out of the way as quickly as he did.
Hard stomp to counter. Oof.
Vicious.
Crossbody.
Taking down Diaz once again. I mean, you know, in terms of ring readiness, as I said, Erwin, at the start of this matchup, you've got to give the edge to Mysterioso. As I said in the introduction, he's already won a championship in N.E.W. Guillermo Diaz effectively has been serving as a manager. Again, that beautiful moonsault did not connect.
The speed of Mysterioso to get out of the way.
The speed has been the factor since this match has kicked off, Erwin. It's kind of the point I was trying to make. Guillermo Diaz, as good as he is, he clearly still has got it.
Well, I see your argument, but let's not forget.
2
weeks ago, he did have a championship match against Tasmania as well, so there may be more injuries on Mysterioso than there are on Diaz at this point. My word, what uppercuts!
It's a great point. Guillermo Diaz, after throwing Lobo Mysterioso into that cage, made short work of his nemesis as he was caught up in the ropes with those vicious rights and lefts, and again goes back to that arm, trying to nullify that phantom cutter of Mysterioso. Kick to the midsection by the masked vigilante. What a insecurity deal. Lord, could have took off Diaz's head right there.
When you weaken the arms, you use the legs. Tiger suplex.
Beautiful tiger suplex. Still strength in the arms enough to deliver that pitch perfect there by Mysterioso. Great takedown by Diaz. This has been everything I expected.
Crucifix pin.
Crucifix pin.
Only a one
count. I think Diaz used those ropes for his own momentum there. Fireman carry counter.
This has indeed been back and forth, just as the first one was.
Again, that lion salt. That's been the go-to response of Diaz. He's tried that on 3 occasions now. He hasn't connected with it once. Mysterioso has sidestepped it every single time. What a recovery by Diaz into the Hurricane Rana after a little bit of back and forth, going right for a pin again. 2 count.
I couldn't quite hear the referee over the crowd, but it was not enough for a 3.
I think it was a 2. It was close, but no cigar. It's still 0-0. This crowd raucous. It's hard.
Phantom cutter!
What a phantom cutter! This could be all. 2. That is it. 1-0. 1-0 to Mysterioso.
Lobo Mysterioso garnering the first fall via pinfall.
Could barely hear the referee over this raucous crowd, but that was a pinfall. The bell rang. That phantom cutter was enough for Mysterioso. Arm breaker onto Diaz, trying to get a little bit of a receipt from before, no doubt about it.
Diaz now digging down deep, taking in a deep breath. Oh well. What's he going for here?
Went for the double axe handle off the cage this time, Diaz. I think more fortuitous than anything else. Got out the way, vicious face buster by Mysterioso. Can he make a pin here?
Only a 1.
1.9.
Diaz determined not to let that second fall take place. Needs to recover quickly.
He's taken a hell of a lot of damage in a very short amount of time as Guillermo Diaz. Lobo Mysterioso has been relentless in the opening 5-6 minutes of this match. Bear in mind, we are
shotgun drop kick!
What a drop kick. We've still got 24 minutes to go of this, and Mysterioso has kept up a relentless pace. 2.
That's it!
Second pinfall for Lobo Mysterioso. He's won the matchup in 6 minutes.
Just like that.
Holy hell.
Well, Goldman wanted a conclusion. This time he got one.
That was a whole new level of aggression, Erwin. That was a whole new level of focus by Lobo Mysterioso. Diaz started this matchup strong, but as soon as Mysterioso hit his stride, that was all she wrote.
Yeah, that Phantom Cutter just seemed to change things absolutely this time around. There you see it. And Diaz got very little offense off after that, and then that face buster.
I think that face buster, of course, hard to tell, Erwin, but that face buster may have busted open Diaz, a sort of splatter of blood on the mat. And I don't think it was coming from Mysterioso. We will find out the secret that has haunted this man for years. We will find out what has been going on between Los Familia and Lobo Mysterioso.
We will take a short advert break.
Oh, Rick Weaver's here. What a delight to see the future of this business. I wasn't expecting to see Rick here tonight.
Well, I imagine he has much to say after assaulting Scott Burns out back. Second. Doesn't look like Scott Burns has done with Weaver.
Well, Scott won't listen to this crowd, Burns.
Absolutely deafening in here.
Good Lord.
This could explode at any minute.
Well, that's gonna happen. I cannot wait to see that. Scott Burns versus Rick Weaver next week on Brawl. Scott Burns is insane.
Well, we have seen that before, and it was an intense one the first time around, but it seems that tag team division has sparked a fury.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Rebel Maria Diaz and Hannah Gonzalez.
Well, considering what Los Familia have just witnessed, Erwin, and I'm not talking about the interaction between Weaver and Burns, I'm talking about that vicious Cody Silencio matchup that they've just seen their long-time associate and uncle Gilmero Diaz.
Of course, father to Maria Diaz.
Yeah, uncle and father, excuse me, to Maria and Hannah retrospectively, but there's no way their mind's in the game here tonight, Erwin.
No way it can be. And that makes this match ever tougher.
And their opponent, the team champion, Fox and Nancy Valentine.
They really truly might just be untouchable, Erwin.
565 days in this run.
The best, I'm going to say it, I've not said this before, but I'm going to say it, the best women's tag team champions we have ever had. Period. Full stop. Since we've had a women's tag team title belt, I'm sorry. I am sorry to the Outlaws, and I'm sorry to the Empire of Pain, and I'm sorry to every other really good women's tag team that has had that belt, but Foxy Valentine are not only the team to beat, they are the team of the division. Student and Master have become a perfect combination of speed, power and experience. It's hard to look past them. I think this could go a full 2 years, Owen, I really do.
It's getting very, very close to that.
Maria Diaz, the hot rod, kicking off here for Los Familia against the veteran, the Fox, the trainer of her tag team partner and one half of the tag team champions, Nancy Valentine. That almost unspoken connection that they have has led to this incredible reign with that belt. Oh, what a kick to the head of Diaz. The hot rod. Already in a little bit of trouble against the veteran here, Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, Diaz
By the Fox.
taking a bit too long there. Fox finding a hole in her offense.
I mean, you know, when the Fox is laser focused, Erwin, we know how deadly she can be. Of course, that rear view, always a move to look out for. The bun ensured by Lords of London.
Of course, there's the deadly Valentine's bow from Nancy Valentine.
Yeah, they need to ensure that submission with Lords of London as well, Erwin. They're a hot commodity nowadays. What a snap suplex by Maria Diaz.
Perhaps playing possum, perhaps caught her breath there.
Do you know the merchandise deal that Foxy Valentine just got off Nathan Goldman? It is obscene. Jawbreaker there by Nancy Valentine.
Looking for a snap suplex of her own, but got caught in the air.
Diaz again. Oh, great counter. Great Hurricane Rana by the hot rod.
And Diaz utilising that weight there.
Tag made. Ana Gonzalez. What must she be thinking here tonight as well?
Oh, first buster, well.
Maria Diaz, I mean, clearly not in the best of moods, but she rarely is. Went straight after both the Fox and Nancy Valentine with mixed results. Ana Gonzalez seems a little bit more focused, but only time will tell as the hard Irish whip to Nancy Valentine onto the outside. Oh, great knee drag counter there by Valentine. The referee begins his count.
Oof.
time. And Carla,
into the steps.
The steps play the part, no doubt. Oh, big kick. Misses with a clothesline. But counter there by Gonzalez.
Crowd do not
No
want
real
this
rush
to
to get back in the ring, it seems. Maybe looking for a count out here, Owen.
Yeah, the crowd do
Count
not
of
want that.
6. And Gonzalez thinks better of it. No disrespect to Los Familia, who are a great tag team. They've beaten some of the best we have in this division already since they burst onto the scene earlier this year. Side slam there by Valentine. I think, you know, a count-out victory over the champions wouldn't hurt.
I think Foxy Valentines have
Showed tremendous resilience here.
beaten everyone in their
Tag match.
division, I think, with the exception of Empire of Pain. I think they're the only ones left that haven't had that title match.
The Empire of Pain seem to be focusing on singles titles at the moment, but I would love to see that match up. You're absolutely right, Erwin. Foxy Valentine have beaten every team we have to offer.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, what a
Caught
roll
with
up
a
there by
roll
Hannah
up.
Gonzalez. Caught the referee a little bit by surprise. 2 count. That was close. Really close.
Yeah, Flint would have been a bit more on his toes. Perhaps that could have been a 3. Regardless, this match continues.
Armbreaker there by Diaz. The Hot Rod is in a foul mood tonight. And drag counter by the Fox Hard Club to the back. Diaz needs to control those emotions, Erwin.
Yeah, this is not the Diaz we're used to seeing on him. Maybe now.
And drag again by the Fox.
Almost zapped out of her at the moment.
See, the veteran here is just picking a spot. She's letting Diaz make these little mistakes here and there and then just picking her off, Erwin. So what's happening here? Tag made. Valentine now, legal woman. Diaz in enemy territory. Hard Irish whip. I think the quicker she gets Hannah Gonzalez back in the ring, the better.
May have realised that, but Valentine has other things in mind. Just mouthing off there.
And again, counter by Diaz.
Oh, what a chop.
That competitive spirit shining through. Nancy Valentine again. Snap suplex counter. Beautiful by Valentine. European uppercut. Irish whip again.
Of course, and again that concern for her father. She's got to get that out of mind for now. Focus on this match at hand.
Pull out powerbomb there to Valentine. You're absolutely right.
Doing just that.
Twisted fate. Diaz, the fog may be lifting for the pin. Double axe handle before Flint could even get down for 1. What an interference. What a block there by the Fox. Countered Diaz's assault, but Hannah Gonzalez wiping out the veteran.
Fox rolling out of the ring. I think went to attack Valentine, but Flint having none of it. Diaz ready. Powerbomb!
Vicious powerbomb there by Diaz. Trying to find the corner again, trying to get the tag to Hannah Gonzalez, and there it is, tag made. A bit of double team action for Los Familia, double team specialist.
Brainbuster.
Brainbuster frog splash. What deadly combination. The Fox is not in the corner. This could be a huge win for Los Familia. Fox is there, double axe handle, breaks it up just.
2.9.
Dear God, how close was that?
Face buster from Diaz.
Sweet Jesus, that was close. Hannah Gonzalez.
Tag division is so epic. So close knit has this battle been, especially now Diaz seems to have her head in the game.
Yeah, Diaz has definitely realised that she's in the match. Hannah Gonzalez getting taken down by Nancy Valentine, who has held her on. The progression of Valentine has been one of the key factors, Erwin, of this amazing tag team reign. Nancy Valentine is as good as anyone on that women's roster now. The Fox should be very proud of her student.
No sign of the Fox though, as Valentine could be looking for a pin. She is. Diaz is going to get
Gonna run that interference. No one there to stop her. Double axe handle breaking up the pin. A one-on-one breakup, but Hannah Gonzalez was not getting out of that on her own. I think that one's pretty clear. Nancy Valentine may have Hannah Gonzalez's number here, but where's that? Oh, wait a minute, Valentine ball, she may not need the pin, and there's nothing.
Locked in.
And there's nothing Diaz can do about this under the referee's
Fox
gaze.
has returned.
And it's over. Hannah Gonzalez had to tap Foxy Valentines once again.
I don't believe it.
Just like that, Erwin. How do they keep doing it?
Those days just keep racking up with those belts, and it's becoming harder and harder to deny. They actually know what they're doing in that ring. They have a tactic for each and every opponent, and it pays off each and every time.
They truly may be untouchable. Foxy Valentines in a historic reign. Reign supreme in the women's tag team division here on Brawl. What a night!
Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you next week. Thank you and good night.
Good night.